Hello and welcome to my channel Zucker Cooks. I'm Adela. This time of the year, the harvest of the apples is here, and I got a variety of apples. So I'm going to make an apple pie today, and it's going to be a very super different recipe. It's easy and it's super yummy. So stay tuned as I show you all the steps. And these are my ingredients. I got like 8 apples. I have Granny Smith, red apple, and pink lady, a little variety for the flavors. I have a cup of sugar, 8 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1/4 cup of water, and let's get this going. So first I'm going to go ahead and peel and slice all the apples. So that's going to take a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and prep that before we go to the next step. So first of all, we're going to melt the butter in a saucepan. Like so. In a medium heat. This is going to be a sauce for the apple pie that goes over the sliced apples. And ever since I first made this recipe, I don't make my apple pies in any other way. This is definitely the best recipe so far, and I've made apple pies in the past. And it's so delicious, absolutely delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and melt this all the way. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes until it's all melted. All right, so the butter's melted. So now we're gonna add the flour and whisk constantly until it's dissolved completely. I'm going to keep whisking just a little longer here. And then we're going to add the water. And the sugar. And then we're gonna mix it very well, and we're gonna let it simmer for about 3 minutes. Make sure you stir constantly. All right, so it's been about 3 minutes, and as you can see, it's kind of a little thick, syrupy, but thickening up. All right, something like this. And we're done. So now we're gonna let it cool while we continue with the next step. All right, so here are the sliced apples. Now I'm gonna add the cinnamon, and I'm gonna mix it so that they all kind of get coated with the cinnamon. It smells so good. All right. separate some of these slices. They're sticking to each other, they don't want to separate, but we would like to get the cinnamon on all sides. Okay, and now we're going to add that sauce that we made earlier. And mix it all in. And now to the next step. All right, so I have my crust here. This time it's store-bought. I wanted to make a quick apple pie, so making it easier and quicker for me. All right, so I'm just going here like this. And here we go. It fits perfectly in this pie plate. Deep dish, of course. All right. Now we're gonna add the sliced apples. And let's make sure we get all of the wonderful sauce that we made for this pie. And then we're gonna kind of press down, make it fit, sort of, because that's a lot of apples here. That's gonna be delicious. All right, so you can either cut the second pie crust into laces or any designs that you want, or you can just cover it. I think I'm gonna try with the strips this time. Usually I cover it, but this time I'm gonna go with the strips and see how that comes out. All right, so here is the second pie crust, and I'm rolling out a little bit. And now with my pizza cutter, I'm going to go ahead and kind of cut the strips. Not perfect, but close enough. All right. So now the one from the middle, which is the longest, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the middle here. And then I'm gonna go with the next one. All right. And let's see if I can get a short one over here. So then we're gonna move back these two. Then we're gonna put this one in the middle. Maybe a little more, like that. And we'll flip it back. And we'll go with these two and this one. Something like this. Move it back. Actually, I can probably get another one in here. There we go. And then we move these back. And we'll go with the last one. All right, now we're gonna kind of tuck in the edges. Break them off if they're too long. And I'm going to continue so until I got all the edges done. So I got them all tucked in. Now I have my egg that I added a tablespoon of sugar, and then I'm just gonna get it all over. The crust. And in the meantime, I have my oven preheating at 425. And the apple pie is gonna go in the oven. As soon as we're done with this, all right, this looks good enough. All right, off it goes into the oven. So the apple pie is in the oven, preheated at 425 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. And then without opening the door, reduce it to 350 and let it bake for an additional 45 minutes or until the crust is slightly golden or the desired color that you want, but at least 45 minutes. And there's my apple pie. It just came out of the oven, still bubbly and delicious. And oh, I can't wait for it to cool down so that I can cut into it and taste it. I hope you give it a try. This apple pie recipe is really the bomb. You have to try it. It has a slight caramel flavor, and I just love it. And it's a perfect combination with the apples, and you can have some a la mode with some vanilla ice cream or just by itself. It's really delicious. Hope you try it, and leave me a comment if you have. I would love to find out if anybody tries my recipes. So give me your comments, and if you like the video, give me a heads up. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and hit the bell so that you can see any future videos that I'll make. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.